At the beginning of Part 3, we air shown a class scene where Hera waddles all the students that the Yokai TV people are coming to. Interview Hawaka because he is the first human teacher to teach in this yokai school, and this is a documentary show yokai autobiographies and friends. This is a very popular show which has been casting for a very long time. That's why Hawaki's students advise him that it is okay in front of US, but he should not let himself be insulted in front of the world. Whereas Maiko even says that Aki has no right to come on TV because he is a loser and a coward. Seeing you on TV, people will complain so much about you that you will be fired from your job. Hearing this, Aki he also starts having self-doubt on himself, due to which Yutru says that each of this time, we will help you so that you look awesome on TV. Hearing this, Haruaki becomes happy. Butana Taka sassy from the next class talks to Haruaki and the blackboard. Do not dig a hole now. After a few days, that it comes when Haruaki is going to be interviewed. And now the girl who is going to interview him comes to Haruaki. Her name is Aja, and with her is her Eddie, and the rest staff. Butarawaoki finds this Eddie quite scary. However, these people will first film Haruaoki's class, and after that some club activities to friends. Today, Haruaoki is going to be interviewed. And Fathajakyu is changing her hairstyle in the class he changes in this paper. Yokai named Yanagita is shining very brightly today, so Mommy Kichi touches it and sees that Mommy Kichi is surprised to see that this paper is made completely of silk. During the interview, every child is smart. He wants to be seen. Seeing which Jash Kaises, what kind of childish things are you doing? To which Duru says, yes, look, I am not able to focus on my studies. Everyone is trying to be good. Just look at the other children. Everyone today he has come specially prepared, and Boya in your Saho normally we see a cat. An expensive cat, but for a minute it is a dog. But then the children notice that Rua has come to the class with the interviewer. After that, Eddie also comes, who is really looks very scary. But then Henidus is a hole in the blackboard and ignores it and starts teaching Harwabit. Then he sees that he has Aniform Encyclopedia, and he realizes that he has lost his textbook by mistake. He has brought it in place of his old friend. So he pretends to slip and gets into the blackboard. And since Hanada's sassy class is going on the other side, he borrows a Japanese textbook from the students sitting there. In the next scene, we see that the class is over, is done, and further Haru comes to Aki and asks, what are we going to do now? We are going to help them for their next class, where today the children of Hawaki's class are going to go to the human world and scare people. But then the children in between, we see Haruaoki. So Nada, he tells Kasan to please come out from there. After which Arwa asks him if we are going to go among humans. Will we go by boat? Hanta tells Kasan that no, it will take a lot of time. We will go straight through the classroom door, and as soon as Haruaki opens the door of this classroom, they reach a different building, a building inhabited by humans in which no one lives anymore. The principal has connected this place to that classroom using his magic, so that these people can easily come among the humans. Hearing this, Hawa says, hey friend, you should have told me this earlier. I had to come by a boat. It cost me so much. You don't even know what to do, he says. If we would have told you, then you would have been there. They never come now because all this was being recorded, so Hawa asks to cut this part. By the way, this class is going to be the first time for the students of Hawaki, where they will have to warn the people coming through this building, scare them. And because not many people come to this place, so this place is perfect for their class. So we can't use Hawa's sense. Even though he is a human, can anyone tell the reason? Why not Ma'am Kichi tells yes, because he doesn't have any friends. Who can listen to Hawa's sense? I says yes, even though he, it is true, thought he don't have any friends, but still you should not say this. All other students have their own opinions, all of which were bad. That is why a girl named Kuna says this, because even if we scare them, then they will not do anything for us. Who will whittle about it? Taka says exactly, and because of this, even children will not be scared Beckhouse who will believe their words. Also, old people, or pregnant women, or sick people will not be scared. Anyway, Rensu will go first. Her Eva Key tells Kay and Cutie that he wants to wish them good luck. But he was behaving in such a way that it seemed more like bad luck than good luck. After this, Rensu hides Kay and Cutie in a place, after which he sees two boys coming there, and from the conversation of these two, it seemed that both of them are very mean. That is, they are not as good as me Adel, and after listening to their conversation, but of them decide that they will have to scare them. After this, Cutie has to go to them and ask them for directions. After pretending to be a skeleton, both of them say, "Hey, what is a cute girl like you doing here? Come, I will drop you to your home." After which, Cutie transforms her upper body into a skeleton and thanks them both. Both of them get scared and they both start running away from here saying, "Ghost, ghost, someone save us," but then Rensu comes in front of them and scares them. Then both of them run away to where they came from, and in the end, Rensu says to me just now, "It will be good if you improve your habits." By the way, both of them were successful in scaring those two. But seeing this, Hawaki says, "Thank God, these people are not scaring me." By the way, after this, the teacher asks Yakum and Kata to leave. Yakum says, "Hey, I am afraid of that Chirkit. I will do much better here." He is calling Rensu a Chirikutno after this cue. And Yakum also hides. Both of them see an old lady coming from this way, after which both of them go in front of the auntie and use their own tricks to scare her. Yakum hides his face while Koda hides his, seeing that half of his body has turned into mud. Futi tears a packet of salt and throws the packet in Kata's face. After which we come to know that this is no ordinary auntie, but the two boys who were scared by Rensuke and Kanko. Both of them have hired this auntie. Auntie is an exorcist who kills ghosts. After which Yakumo and Kata start running away from Auntie and Ferrand. Now, after some time, we see that the condition of both of them has worsened at that. Auntie made these to run for 10 but in the end, these tootied up the auntie. So now Rensu comes and sympathizes with these two. Poor Yakumo. After this comes the turn of Aki-Sammy. He was praying that if he has someone very cute with him, then should have the cutest person of this series. Mommy Kichi comes now. Look, friends, you. And I know which cut person he was asking for. There is some cute little girl whom I also asked for, but I never found anyone. Let's move on to this phase of life. They get away from the pain, and the story moves forward. After this, both of them Hidean. They see two girls coming, after which Aki-Sam comes in front of these girls in his cat form to scare them. Be afraid of me, but those two girls started caressing it, thinking it to be a cute little cat witch. He was also enjoying a lot now seeing this mummy scream comes in its furious form and goes there. And these girls also start caressing him seeing this. Now that Kasan, they death it, they will give extra lessons to both of them. After this comes the turn of Mikado, and to send her along with Nana-sensei Haruaki is chosen. On hearing this, Harukai becomes happy, but Mikoto gets upset. It happens, friends. Everything is being recorded properly. But only then Hana Takasa says something to Mikoto that we don't get to hear. After which we see the two of them leaving the building. And we learn that Mikoto doesn't have much control over her Yokai magic as she is unable to do so. We have already known that Yashiki and Mako are such Yokai who can use their magic power based on their emotions. And then we get to see a horrific scene from Makato's past end. Makoto gets disturbed by this, so that nothing goes wrong like before. Haruaka says, "Don't worry, if something goes wrong then I will cancel your Yokai magic with Maya's own power." So Maka says, "But you have to use your power, they don't know how to do it properly." After which both of them hide and see that a man has come from the same street or walk with his dog. Miko uses her power here because of which this cute little dog gets stung. And running like mad towards these two, he starts going. And obviously this mad dog starts chasing Hawaki and tries to bite him. But Haruwa narrowly escapes and he thinks that now he will be saved, but then a bicycle coming from the front hits him. He collides with the dog and Fedig bites Hyman because of the collision with the bicycle. He falls far away and gets stuck on the roof of a shop in a very scary way. And then a girl sees him and gets very scared. She gets very scared, after which Haru Kaizen says that Hanada is there, however Miko has passed her test and the dog is narrating on Hawaki, after which Haru Kiffle's down there. And Nana's son gets a shock. So tells her that she should use her power without harming others. Mikoto's the same, and in the next moment, the clothes of both of them get torn and a girl was passing in front of them. Who saw them in such a condition? I see it and get scared and go away saying, "Police save me, police save me." Yes, nah, that girl, they treat to go to her to convince her that Haru stops to keep a cars going after a girl. In such a condition can lead to big trouble, and even Thelmy didn't hurt anyone this time. But both of them as self-respect has been hurt a lot, after which we see all of them in the classroom. Agya tells that she has got very good footage, but on the other hand, these children were planning that no such thing happened, due to which Hawa's life was ruined. Sasai had a good expression, so all of them decide that now they will help Hawa, but Mikana says them. What are these people thinking? Now after this, outside the class, Hawa's interview is done separately. Haru tells her that takes care of the creatures in the biology club, and Faith has named all the Mandragora there. But the girl doesn't understand that they all look exactly alike. So what does Haru call Aki? How does one understand the difference? But then some hooligan-type kids come there. Actually, they scare everyone, take off Rensu's eyes. Sam and the rest of them are all pretending to be bad kids here, whom Haruaki will beat so that he will make a very good impression in the interview. But Haruaki is very scared like a goat, and after seeing it, doesn't seem that Kata is dangerous at all. Rather, he looks handsome. Then Rensu and Yashiki say, "Hey teacher, why are you scared to face US because we have taken a lot of money from the children of your class." Now see this Makoven, then Hawa goes to Ki and says that now you will have to face them. And he shakes him so hard that his neck breaks. Even I cannot tell what has happened to him, friend, and in this way he makes these goons understand. And all of them bow down in front of Hawaki, who comes forward and says that Hawaki Sasse's words have changed the bad kids into good ones. This girlie's a #1 fool, and after this all these seconds become good and say now we will live our lives properly. Thank you, sir. By the way, what will happen after this? The interview conscience, but then M.A.M. Kichi tells that one of my gurus is less. And in the next moment, Tevrion sees that a Mandragora is climbing on the railing, and then loses his balance and starts falling down, which is seen Hawa says no marshmallow wand after this. He starts running fast to save Marshmallow, and without thinking anything, he himself jumps to save him. He catches Marshmallow, but now both of them are at such a height they are about to fall together. And they start falling, but then someone catches them. These are all the students of Hawa's class who have saved Hawaki and Marshmallow from falling by, forming a chain like this. But the early children who saved everyone else from falling, they were hanging. And they cannot pull so many Plegier, and if this continues, they will all fall down. So the cameraman Eddie comes behind them and easily pulls everyone else. After which we see that everyone is fine. They are safe in here. Eddie praises all these children that you all have a lot of talent. The marshmallow that Haruaki was holding was really scared. But Haruaki, I don't think he's able to process anything properly. Mako tells him that he shouldn't do such crazy things. Butaruki tells him that I have peed a little, after which Weget to see the same TV show in which Haruaki was interviewed. Haruaki Abe is a Homan teacher who is teaching in a yokai school, so for how long will he teach in this school? Watch, kids, I am waiting for this. I am looking so handsome. And then Miko kicks him in the ass. That show has edited the footage so well that Haru looks like a very skilled teacher, and Haruaki is very happy with this. That everything went well, but then he gets a call from someone and he goes outside the class and starts talking. After how many days are we talking? By the way, thanks for those telesigns, friend. The guy from the other side says no problem, but I can't believe you're now a teacher. That you in a yokai school be the way I need your help. The festival is coming up. We see that Jishiki Kata and Mommy Kiji are secretly listening to Hawaki's conversion. That Haraway going to go home for the festival, that tune this weekend. which is on the minds of these 3.HA, you get an idea to go to Wacky's house with her, and just by looking at them, Miko understands what they are thinking. Then Miko hears Haru and walkie-talking on the phone and then makes a mischievous sound. He gives a smile, which means that Boya, this Oni, is also going to go with him. So now the next episode is going to be even more fun, so to watch the next episode, quickly give 3 likes and 300 comments on this video, please do, and I will bring its next part in the same day, and because it is an ongoing series, its episodes are so short, but don't worry. After a few days, he will start bringing 1 hour and similar long videos.